Reject Studio because I have a few minutes in between reactions here. I am feeling better. I'm able to work, which is a plus because I'm still kind of recovering from COVID. I still have like the, some of the symptom stuff, but I'm obviously negative. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I wanted to talk about Beyond the Villa because I'm not able to get up a reaction of the last episode that dropped, which I think would be episode 5. But not much really happened except for Janae realizing that something is off with Kenny. Kenny kind of having a meet with Miguel and being like, well, I don't know, I really messed up, and told her like, well, we both wanted to live separately, and obviously they didn't. Janae cried on the phone about it. And I think the biggest thing that I noticed in the recent episode, Beyond the Villa, episode 5, was that Kendall was 20 minutes late to his date and just arrived and said like, hey, how are you? Did not text her, hey, sorry, I'm late. Didn't say anything when he walked up. He didn't say like, oh, hey, I'm so sorry I'm late. Yeah, like, I apologize for that. He didn't say anything. He literally walked up to her as if it was fine, and she called him out on it. She was like upset. She was like, you're 15 minutes late. You didn't send me a text or any of that. He was like, yeah, sorry, whatever. Skip to, he doesn't have a spark with her, and she drives from freaking Temecula to see him. You guys know that that's like a good hour and a half, 2-hour drive from Temecula to get to LA. Forget about it, dude. I couldn't believe it when she said that. And that I'm like, why do you keep doing that for Kendall? Like he should be offering, if he's into you, to drive halfway or drive all the way the F out to Temecula to see you. I'll tell you right now, I don't even drive to Santa Monica to have a date. And that's not an hour. Well, it can be with traffic. It could be an hour and a half, but it's not. But like I tell you, I don't even go, like, I make jokes. So if you know LA and you're in LA, I'm like, I don't even go east of La Brea for a date. I do sometimes, but it's rare. My point being is that some of you guys have said in the comments, you're like, Kendall is like, aren't you seeing how Kendall's kind of an F up and how he hasn't been like great or whatever? And I only really realized it there on that date at Beyond the Villa. He arrives. He does not say sorry that he's late. He does not text her a heads up. It's almost like he's giving off some narcissistic vibes, which I didn't read before on Love Island, on the actual show. Didn't read that. But I did love that when PPG, which, Serena, Leah, and, oh my God, I'm blanking right now. Serena, Leah, and Janae get together, that they had a lot of fun, but Janae was very open, about the Miguel situation. Obviously, they had to give the dog back because they're going to Dallas or something we'll see it in the next episode. I'll do a reaction to that one, but I'm not able to get up the reaction, obviously, to episode 5 because I've been struggling with COVID for the last, 7 days, but I'm better now. Anyhow, that's why I'm doing the review here. But I thought that it was also wild that Aaron did sort of like, he talked to, oh God, the blonde girl, the best friend to Kaylor. He talked to Liv. Sorry, I was blanking on names. He talked to Liv and he was like, yeah, I tried to be there for her, and I guarantee that if what happened and I brought a girl to the bar, that she would flip her lid. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right, but you're not with her. Like, you know what I mean? he's not with her. He was saying it as though, like, I get that they're exes and, like, maybe it was too soon, but you guys keep saying, like, she's not interested, you're not interested, yet he's acting like he is obviously still her guy. Like, he's whistling at the other guy from across the bar to try to get Kaylor's attention to do a pickleback shot, I think to prove to the guy that they have a history, right? To be like, well, this is where we first did pickleback shots, is where she first brought me. They have all this history, Aaron and Kaylor. And I'm like, dude, she's there on a date. And then of course at the end of the night, they're discussing how Aaron and Kaylor are having a fight in this later in this episode 5. They're discussing what happened in episode 4 or whatever at the bar. And they're like, well, they had a fight, at the end of the night. And like, that guy was there the whole time. She does have a lookalike boyfriend who does look a bit like Aaron, for sure. But I thought that it was so odd how much he was like, if I would never bring a girl. And I'm like, why not? Y'all aren't together. You know what I mean? But I get what he meant by it. And I just saw your shirt's amazing. Thank you so much. It's the new Shejex Wednesday shirt that you can get, rejectnationshop.com. It's cool. That's me as Wednesday, and that's Roxy. See? Anyhow, and I do agree. Someone just said, like, Aaron low-key had a redemption season, and I'm like, he has, because he really, like, he cares so much about Kaylor. He just kept saying, like, I just want to be there for her, but maybe it's better if I just was like, okay, I can't be there for you. And I'm like, yeah, because of the way you are reacting with her bringing her new boy toy to the bar, whether it was to piss you off or not, you're reacting territorial, which you shouldn't be, because you're not her guy anymore. You know what I mean? And if you just want to be there for her as a friend, you just go, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you, Corin or something. I don't know. Whatever his name was. I forget her new Torin. His name's Torin. I forgot. So anyhow, yes, I'm Wednesday on the shirt. This is me on the shirt. Sort of. And this is Roxy, my co-star. You can get it at rejectnationshop.com. The shirt. Go buy it. It helps. Yeah, I believe that because he started drinking, he was spiraling. He deals with depression. And when you drink, it only makes your depression worse. I'm a victim of that, like, because I like to drink because it's fun when you go out with your friends and stuff. But we have to remember it raises your anxiety and does make depression worse. And I think that is also why what Tiffany Amber is saying, he was spiraling. I absolutely agree with you. But like, I also am like, yes, just cut it off. Let her go be with Torin. You go and like be with whoever else, right? And get a relationship going, or just go surf at the beach like he's doing, and forget about Kaylor and needing to be there for her. There has to be other people that are there for her, right? Like, come on. There's got to be other people. You don't have to be the person anymore, Aaron. You kind of can't be, because of what we've seen transpire. Yeah? And honestly, it's so sad with the dinner with Janae. Oh my God. So we all know about the Kenny drama, right? That he's like a racist and they're broken up. But the dinner, he looked at her like a serial murderer. And that's what I said. I said that. And then Janae's telling the girls at PPG, she's like, he looked at me like he just looked at me like, and then they were like, that would scare me. And I'm like, yeah, it should scare you. Why are you not telling her to like get away from him? He's cuckoo bananas. And when every time someone just said you look a little too conservative on the shirt. Do you guys know the show Wednesday? This is literally her outfit. This is not like me designing a shirt saying, hey, button me up. It's from the show Wednesday. Anyway, um, uh, 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 handsome in the Ted Bundy way. I think you guys are talking about Aaron, maybe. Hi Renegade. Hi Japan. Christians probably think this show is of the devil. Oh, who doesn't know the show? Marlo said. Oh, thanks, Safari. That's so sweet. I'm glad you like the shirt. Go get it. Rejectnationshop.com. It does help support me and Roxy. We need the money. So if you like the shirt, go get the shirt. It's available also in a guy's cut in black and white and some other color. Anyway, back to Beyond the Villa. Janae was telling them about those struggles. I'm glad that Leah is like clear of cancer. That's done. Her and Miguel are like perfect. They're going to get married. There's no trouble there. They're literally the only couple at this point that I have faith in. That's it. It's just them. Oh, and obviously Serena and Cordell. But Cordell is like traveling, and Serena, they have like, major codependency. And it's funny how they said that they fall asleep on FaceTime together. And I'm like, oh man, that's cute though. I think it's cute. And I'm wondering if what we'll see, because they said that the season finale is only 2 episodes away. So I wonder if we'll actually see the falling out of Janae and Kenny on camera. I doubt it. We won't see that. Maybe it'll be a cliffhanger, but obviously everyone watching the show right now is watching the pickups like this, just looking at Kenny being like, are you reading it? And I'm like, yeah, if you go back and look at my reactions to Beyond the Villa episode 1 and 2, I already called it before the drama already happened. Before you guys came in, you're like, they're broken up and all this stuff. I was like, he looks miserable. I had already called it out. Yeah, that the final reckoning, yes. I filmed that last night till really late. I was so tired. But that was a great movie. Love that movie. And anyway, back to Beyond the Villa. I think I had a few more thoughts about that because I'm better, Mr. Papa. If you heard me in the beginning of this like video or whatever, I was struggling with COVID this whole week, but I do feel better. I still have like some symptoms and like fatigue and stuff, but whenever I have energy, I'm just like, okay, work, because you're going to crash at some point, because that's what COVID does, even when you are testing negative. And yeah, Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm excited to do the rest of Stranger Things too. Yeah, I did have COVID. That's why the videos couldn't put up anything last week. And what else was I going to say? I was going to say one more thing about the freaking Beyond the Villa. So we covered Janae. It's like, honestly, they don't have a lot of drama on this show. Even when I was watching it, when I had COVID, I was like, it's fine that I'm not doing a reaction to this, because honestly, it's really just recaps. It's like Janae and Kenny giving the dog back. She's really sad about it. It is sad. Kenny talking to Miguel about their really shitty date, their anniversary, how, he said, well, we both chose not to live together. And she's like, no, we didn't. I cried about it at the grocery store. And then he looked at her, he just shut down. He shut down. Like, he did look like a sociopath, dude. It was scared. And then what? Serena and Cordell, there was no real update there. Liv talked to Aaron. Liv's like, I'm still here. I'm can still be your friend and here for you, which is great. And it really was just like Aaron saying, maybe I should just not be there for it all. And that was me going, yeah, I don't think you should. I think you guys should stop communicating, him and Kaylor, because they just had a weird territorial fight and he was drinking and he was like losing it, right? And I'm like, you got to just let her go be with her new boy toy, Torin, or whatever, and you got to stay out of it. And he can be there for her, and her girlfriends can be there for her, but Aaron can't. Like, that's got to be done. That's got to be done, so. And I just think that this, I'm not sure if Beyond the Villa is going to. I just posted one this morning, Golsum. I don't know. So go watch that. There's like been an episode posted yesterday, episode already posted this morning. So go check those out. Um and I feel like Beyond the Villa, this is the first season, right? But um I'm not sure if there's enough juice there to carry them on to the next season. Like, unless maybe they follow them with a camera and they're like, let's get the fallout of Leah and Kenny's like breakup. That would be it, right? It's not like, if you guys are watching, tell me, are you guys like obsessed with Beyond the Villa? Are you like, oh my God, I hope they have another season? Or are you just kind of like, it's fun for us to watch the Love Island season 6 people to sort of see like, what's the drama? How are they living life? But I'm like, maybe it's because I live in LA and it's like what they're doing is not that exciting to me because I've already done everything that they're doing, like acting, commercials, like all this stuff. So I don't know. Like, I heard Amaya and Alandria got asked to be on the next season. Oh, that's nice. So they'll just do like Love Island season 7. That's cool. Oh, I'm so glad, milady. That's very sweet. And I think that like, let's see. Hold on. One second, guys. Sorry. Okay. So I'm just curious if you guys are like, if honestly, if they put Alandria and Nick or like, because I haven't read up about all that drama, that like what's going on with the newest season, but I guess if they took those guys and added them into Beyond the Villa, that'd be fine. Because I was just thinking, because season 6 was the biggest season, that they're just gonna fall around the season 6 people. But I'm like, it's gonna get boring. Like there's not enough drama there. I don't think, you know? Um, I just don't think. So I was curious your guys' thoughts on that. Um, hi, Renegade. I don't know why you're on this live if you don't watch my channel. But yeah, I cover reality shows on here. I'm at the Real Reject Studio where I cover movies and TV, but on my channel I cover reality stuff. Fun reality stuff. Hi, Belai. Anyhow, that was my thoughts on that because I couldn't give you guys a reaction to the latest episode of Beyond the Villa, which sucks because I had COVID. Anyway, I'm planning on recording the next episode of it on Thursday if I can, but like, yeah, I'm hoping I can. I'm shooting here at the Real Rejects like 4 times a day for the rest of the week. It's kind of crazy, like to make up my hours for when I was sick. So anyhow, it's gonna be kind of crazy here. But thank you, Wuhan76. Tiffany Amber says it's entertaining, but I'm never rushing to watch it. Exactly. I think there's no drama because the cast had a lot of control, what they wanted to show. Yeah, it's not great for our entertainment if they become producers on it. Like, no, the producers have to be the ones that cause the drama, you know. But when you accept new, when you become a name, you don't sign. You now go, well, I have control. So like, if they have control over what's shown or and what's not and what happens, then it's not going to make it that exciting. Joe, I'm feeling a little bit better. Hello from Japan. Hi, Kazu. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm never like rushing to watch it. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. But I do like watching it because you guys like watching the reviews, which is plus. And I need those views. I need the likes. I need the comments. I want to reach 100,000 subs by the end of the year if I can. That would be great. But that's like comes really down to you guys sharing the videos with friends and family and getting, I don't know, other people over here to watch. And she says, wish you could react to building. I love that show. I love that show, Tiffany. Yeah, Bilal, I'm going to say a lot of stuff wrong. Let's face it. I love building the band. And when I was watching it, I was like, I had too much to film and I already finished it. But that would have been a great show for me to cover, except anytime, Rena, hi Rena, anytime I cover a Netflix show, because everybody has Netflix and you just like everybody can binge it, nobody watches my reactions. Like, so I kind of stopped doing Netflix stuff and kind of focused more on like Hulu or Peacock, stuff that not everybody has. Oh, I don't just do scenes, Mr. Snuggles. Oh, I thought that he was not saying something inappropriate, that he was asking about like what we covered, the Real Rejects. I didn't watch it on VH1 back in the day. I didn't realize that that's where like One Direction came from, or what are they called? No. Was it One Direction? I think it's One Direction. I didn't watch that, but I loved Making the Band on Netflix. Anyway, there's just too much for me to react to with Love Island UK. You guys are like, where are the next episodes? And then I have Beyond the Villa. And I don't know if I'll get back into Love Island All-Stars, because it's just been so hard with trying to get the Love Island UK stuff out there. And then in September, which we're almost already at, there's going to be a new Love Island Games, which I told you I'd try to cover for you. So you guys got to find out when that date drops, the release date for Love Island Games, the new season, because that's what I'm going to try to cover for you guys. I don't know if I'll finish Love Island All-Stars. I don't know if I'll have time, you guys. The Love Island UK and all this stuff. Anyway, I think that's it. I think I just came on here to say that I love you guys, and I'm sorry I haven't got up a lot of videos, but there are a Love Island UK 2 episodes dropped in the last 2 days, so go watch those. Help support me. Please help me reach 100,000 subs by the end of the year. That would be so exciting. My birthday's on December 19th, which is really close to Christmas, so it's completely forgotten about. It's a bit of a washout, but it would be great if I got 100,000 subs for my birthday. That'd be cool. I don't know what Bisma's saying. It's in a different language. And love you back to all of you guys. Go watch the videos I just dropped today. I've got to go back to work now. I'm glad I could do a live and just say hi to some of you. I love you to the moon and back. Don't forget, we spread hugs and laughter here, Terror Troopers. Love y'all. See you on the next one.